for me where I'm trying to think of if I want to pull the trigger on it and play through 3.0 to current, or if I just wanna let it lie. Is the collab stuff part of the main story, or is it like a break off from the main story stuff? Or like a break? We'll watch the opening one last time. It segues if you're caught up? Gotcha. I should see where it starts, because I could just do the collab on stream and then just leave the other stuff for like another time. I mean, do you have to like...
Fire Emblem? Engage.
Like, do you have to know? Do you have to like know what's going on with the main story to like, you know, figure that shit out, or is it just something else entirely? Because like when I say figure it out, I mean more in the case of like, you know, are they hard referencing stuff in 3.0? Okay, John Blum.
Thanks, Divine One. You really saved my bacon.
I was happy to help. I will say, I wasn't expecting our picnic to turn into a two-person raid on the bandits' hideout.
Really? That's how most of my picnics go, to be honest.
Yeah, like, someone chiming in is not really a problem. It's more so like if they're referencing, like, crazy whatever stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess you just, like, you know, whatevered me entirely.
When you invited me, you said we'd be eating meat together.
And I was telling the truth. You got a nice big helping, right?
Yes, I was stuffed. I only wish you had said something like, I've found the bandits' camp, so let's barge in, take them out, and then grill up some meat. That would have been more, you know, accurate.
So wordy, though. My way was much more concise.
Maybe. I would have to see, because, like, I'm not caught up, and I don't know Morny or the other people yet, so...
That's one way to look at it. Still, you never cease to amaze. You take it upon yourself to help root out bandits.
Maureen, is that what her name is?
What, is that not normal? I'm just protecting my people. I thought that's what royalty was supposed to do.
You say something completely radical, like it's the most obvious thing in the world.
That's my charm.
I'll do another Veil convo.
Do you remember when you gave me the Dragon Stone?
Nope, not at all.
I wish I could say I did. But everything from before I woke up is hazy.
Well, you and I met just one time, 1,000 years ago.
We only met once?
Mm-hmm. All of our siblings had died in the war. You were the only one to survive. And you came to see me. I was very young then. Frail and frightened, and you handed me the Dragon Stone. You told me that you couldn't stay by my side, but that you were still with me, no matter what.
Oh, so I said that to you all that time ago.
You did. The Dragon Stone is shattered, but it was my protective talisman for a very long time. I held it close when Mama died, and when Papa returned and said horrible things to me, I knew that as long as I had the Dragon Stone, I could be strong and hold on until I saw you.
Veil,
Even if you can't remember what you did, I am still so grateful If you hadn't given me the Dragonstone, we never would have found each other again.
True.
I'm grateful too. To think you held me in your heart all those years. Without you, Vale, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Now that we're reunited,
K-Kona.
we'll be together forever, right?
K-Kona time.
That's right. Nothing can separate us ever again.
Alright. Any other ones I want to take? I might just take the A. That last A.
No way! You're yanking my daggers. That can't be a true story.
It can be, and it is. During my knighthood examination before the Pyrenees royal family, I treated everyone to tea. I showed promise as a tea connoisseur, which factored directly into my gaining the position.
Why do they always talk about tea?
I know you're great at it, but how is brewing tea even relevant to the test?
In their search for a retainer, it seems they prize domestic skills and martial prowess.
Lucky for you, you're the best.
I don't care about no
Competition
tea.
Tripping over their saucers, surely.
What about a B for beans?
Why, thank you.
Honestly, Louis, I could listen to your stories all day long. They're that good. But I feel a little bad you're always going out of your way on my account.
How do you mean?
You go out of your way to do all
Bean.
the talking, so all I ever have to do is listen. I'm sure you've realized by now, but I prefer it that way. I don't like talking about myself.
It had not escaped my notice.
If I had to do it, I'd be forced to get evasive and lie to you. I don't like lying to my friends. That's why it's better if I don't say much about my past, or about myself at all.
Well, I see nothing wrong with that. Even putting our pasts aside, I believe we two can understand each other fairly well.
You think?
So
You
long
think?
as we have tea and a friend to share it with, we can discuss whatever we please. Besides, I'm rather loquacious myself, so it's nice to find someone willing to listen. Listening can be a bit draining, so I thank you for humoring me in that regard.
Aw, Louis.
If you feel you must contribute, we can discuss our countries, our friends, the future, anything.
Are you sure you won't mind being friends with someone who never talks about her past? Ever?
Of course I won't. I am friends with you as you are. Whoever you may have once been is no issue. Now then, if we are to keep this tea party going, I must brew us another pot.
Thank you, Louis.
The Louis the Rizzler. Alright. I don't have any more A conversations, so I'm just gonna send it. We send it. Bork, bork. I hear my dog barking. He go bark, 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 bark. Urf,
Come on in.
urf is what he sounds like. I threw out Fram's meal. I'm sorry, Fram! You know what? Louis and Fram. Got some crazy resistance anywhere? I hear Bork. Bork. Baked potato. I'll go in on this. I'll put some fish. Have some fish
Okay.
action.
Just leave it to me. These expensive ingredients make me so nervous.
Stocking equals
I
Riz.
didn't waste a single scrap of food on this one.
What was the idea behind this dish?
Was she goated?
Hey, I like.
She was goated. We got some
Here.
stat action.
Welcome.
Dare I? This is what I spend all my money on.
I thank you. 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 I thank you.
Is
I
John
thank you.
Blum ready?
Do come
Are
again.
those Crocs? I think he just got sandals on. TBH. Hold. You know what we can do though?
Ah,
We can look at Vale's outfits real quick. Right, she kinda cute. She kinda cute. Spruce set, Daybreak. Oh wait, that Daybreak one's kinda nice. The new one's also kinda nice. Burn. The woolen Grobies. Wait, that's cute! Both are cute. We send it.
Thank you.
be well.
Wait, I don't know if I changed her.
Welcome.
The One Piece is real!
Be well.
There. Look at your outfit, Vale. Look at your goated outfit. Go for a swim. Sure, her hair does basically touch the ground. I mean, I don't know if it's actually touching the ground, but it's definitely hovering at like ground
I'm
level.
just so happy to be here.
Are you?
Yes.
How about I give you some spirit gems? Can I give you a whole bunch until you want to have that last conversation with me? There we go. We're gonna have the last Vale conversation. And then we're going.
I had so much fun today. So this is what it feels like to have family.
He's a sister lover.
Vale, there's something I'd like to ask you. How do you feel about our father? About Sombron?
Oh,
No.
Soon we'll have to face him. Not as his children, but as his enemies. So, I had to
Kona.
ask.
yes. Papa hurt so many people in the past. And now he's doing it again. He is evil. He's never shown me kindness. I'm not sure he thinks of me at all. Still, he is family. Just like you. So, I can't hate him entirely.
Oh, about that he killed his other sisters.
I understand.
Sometimes I just wish I could be part of a happy family. But I know that's a silly dream. At the very least, I hope I can stop Papa before he hurts anyone else. No. I will stop him. So, that is how I feel about our father.
Yeah. But I mean, he was like a soulless husk before. Now he's like an actual goober.
Thank you for telling me, Vale. I feel the same. The time for reconciliation is long past. I will use all of my power to stop Sombron, but I won't be able to do it without you.
Don't worry. You and me and the rest of our friends, we'll stop him together.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this, Vale. Then, when it's all over, our future can truly begin.
Kona.
Yes. For our future.
Kona. It is time. I ain't got anything else I can really do. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what where are we dropping? You can access the final battle with the Fell Dragon Sunburn from the second floor balcony of the Somnial Cafe Terrace. You kidding me? I gotta go back? I gotta go back now? Why'd you tell me that before? Game. What a fuck? Is this the final Groby? Rankings? Oh, is this what people use for the last battle? Aleard Marth. Alkristen Lynn. They want you to do the skirmishes and leftover paralogs. I do know. I could go and do them. I just don't want to spend much more time with this game necessarily. That's not to say I'm not enjoying it. It's just one of those things where it's just like, if you guys were like way more into it, like weirdly into it, I would probably do more. But I can kind of tell like, if this the story hasn't really been that great.
The final battle is upon us. When you are
So
ready,
I'd rather get moving to something else.
We will move the Somniel itself to the portal.
Move the Somniel itself?
Once we face the Fell Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah. Groby ain't ready, though.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle, and then return home together.
Are we just flying the island?
Yes, of course.
Who's steering? Oh, do.
Marth, what's happening
Am
to
I
you?
losing my emblems one more time?
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized. But if the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
We're going to die.
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you will cease to be.
You mean, if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
Oh no.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Elyos, even if it means our end.
So our promise to rebuild Elyos together, our plan to see the world, none of that is possible?
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. Too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
Oh no, the bromance.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke. What did I say when you summoned me? Your ally. Until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own. I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
True.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far. More than your strength. It's your care for others that has brought us all here.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. I'm ready and I'm Freddy.
So this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
Okay.
You two, here.
Sombron!
Papa,
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
We've come to stop you from destroying Elios.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there.
Why does he kind of have like buck teeth? You ever notice that? Like, really look at his mouth. He's kind of got like 2 big front teeth.
You stay in your world.
Actually, he's got 4.
I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
He's almost giving like some kind of rat. You know, the rats got those giant front teeth.
You're going to return and attack Elios again. We'll never believe you wouldn't. And you've caused too much suffering, too much loss to run free. We will defeat you right now and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
Invading other worlds? You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion.
He's an Ascian! He was an Ascian the whole time! Kirby didn't even call it.
A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero Emblem?
I've not heard word of this before.
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world.
Look at the jawline.
Nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives. All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
You mean they sent you to Elios?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there, but I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem ring.
Zero Emblem.
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak, legends said this emblem fought without aid. So much ambition, and no allies. That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation. I was trapped in this world without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed.
In my mind, I'm just like thinking about like all the potential characters it could be if it is actually a character. And I'm like, there's so many. There's like Roy's this is, I think it's Zephyr or something. King Zephyr is very much like that. The Black Knight's very much like that from Ike's story. There's a couple out there.
An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one
If it
world
is an
to
actual
another.
other character.
To stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Now you want a reunion. So that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived.
Could be a villain. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, both of those characters are villains who I just pointed out that were just so fucking destructive in their stories.
They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world. Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind. And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired, and then I reduced their village to ash. I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions. As my emblem had, I fought alone, confided in none, preparing to return to my world to exact revenge.
There's also like the demon lord from Sacred Stones and stuff. But I mean, that's kind of cliche also.
I needed pawns for my plan, and territory. I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
So, the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about?
But Papa, you weren't
Mickey
alone
Mouse
in
ass
this
reason.
world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sepia, Chris, Marnie, Mavir, my brother and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns. Acting on my command and mine alone.
He kind of just looks like an emaciated freaking Nosferatu. And the music is just going so fucking hard behind him, but he just looks like such a rat.
Meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
us?
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness and exile. Until you weren't alone, and had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
Sombron, the emblem of foundations is no more. You can search and search, but there's no point. You might meet the original hero, but emblems are not the same beings. We are not them. You will never be reunited with your emblem. Ever again.
Be silent.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. But to sacrifice so many others, to be so selfish you destroy the world, kill your own children, it's all just so wrong.
I said be silent. You are speaking of things you do not understand.
True.
If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless. Small, that emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs.
Ow.
Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take revenge.
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good. We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions. I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
I'm ready. Oh, there are not a lot of units here. Okay, let me just make sure every one of my healers has some heal skis on them. All right, we're looking okay-ish. I'll cheese him. John Blum is going to be a god of this world. We'll give Faram some also. Give Faramskis a little. I don't really feel like I need to use these, but I mean, if I'm not gonna ever use them anyways, might as well use them now. Zoreee is a god of this world. I'll give this bean. Give them some stuff so they're not frauds. Is that Grobsters? Groby, Grobsmack, you are ready. And in time for the last battle. The final fight. The final gimmick. Groby made it in time. Where's the frames? Where the Fram? Where that Fram at? He has no nipples. True.
You dare turn your blade on me. You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long. Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
Not cooked.
Huh? What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your Emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
Yes, there was some Ike action.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done. Marth!
The emblems are...
I knew I'd have to say goodbye someday, but I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
We can never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land, I pray you endure.
It seems Elusia will never truly know me.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Is that so?
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me. Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side? Your faith in me gives me strength.
Yes, brother. I'm with you.
Veil.
I don't even need them
I'll be with you every
emblems.
step of the way. I can't summon emblems,
I don't need
and I
them.
can't turn into a dragon. But I'm a royal dragon all the same. There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah! We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us.
Shut up, wimp.
So this time, we're returning
I don't even
the
use
favor.
you.
Fight on, Divine One. Let us bring you and the emblems together once more.
There's a 100% discount on Lady Anna's aid services today. One-time offer, no refunds.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same. So let's get them back.
It's the moment of truth. As one of the 33rd stewards of the dragon, I've gotta help.
No getting discouraged now. Heads held high. We believe in you, and we will win. Easy.
Divine One, this is for Father, and all the soldiers who have fallen along the way.
As your sister and fellow dragon, I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Papa.
It's the final stretch of our run. If you get tired, we'll be here to give you a push.
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours. I suppose this is a time when riches aren't much help, but I shall pray with all my heart.
If you have faith in the moon and stars above, our beloved emblems will return.
This is the part of the tale where we fall to the dark or rise to the light. Let's reach for the light.
No more sadness, Divine One. I'm tired of it. Let's get everyone through this. I believe in you.
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends.
It's like 15 minutes of cutscenes.
I need you all one last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings. Mark! Care for us, Emblem of Echoes. Celica!
You're gonna have to wait an
us,
extra
Emblem
week.
of the Holy War. Sigurd!
It ain't gonna be Friday. It'll be next
Free us,
Friday.
Emblem of Genealogy. Leaf!
No one likes you, Leaf.
Rise up, Emblem of Binding. Roy!
I even tried, Leaf. I even tried.
Across, Emblem of Blazing. Lynn! Restore calm, Emblem of the Sacred. Erica! Fight on, Emblem of Radiance.
Nick, we're in the middle of cutscenes.
Heal
Chill.
us, Emblem of Dawn. Micaiah!
Chill.
Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening. Lucina! Bear your fangs, Emblem of Fates.
Chill, chill.
Corin! Teach us, Emblem of the Academy. Violet! And of course, the final emblem.
Me!
Connect us! Fire Emblem!
John Blum!
What?
We 13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more, but here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish child of mine.
Yes, you see me as a child. Foolish and weak, and maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone, and we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt, but when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever, or stronger, and it brings an even greater hope. If people are willing to work for it, any bond can be brought back to life. And that's what I'll do, every single time. For however long it takes! You won't leave this place, because we're going to stop you! Get ready, Sombron! This ends now!
I was thinking something along the same lines. Now we can quack. Now we can quack a little.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
Quacks engage.
Quack.
Quacks engage. Alright. Let's think this one over a little bit.
You got it!
Let's go.
I mean, what I can do is I can Flame Lance it back up a little bit. I mean, she might crit on that 20%. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we inch back a little.
I'll do my best.
I'll engage skis with the Fram.
Emblem Eternal!
He just runs up and just kills his dad right away. There ain't no hit right there at all. We're just gonna roast this guy.
I like how cuddle Rachel looks, Zoreee.
I live to serve.
We'll take a sec. Let me use the Baraniac. Wait, both of them survive by like 1 HP. That's stupid. You like the color Rachel? Good.
Was that sufficient?
I approve.
Me? Okay. Yanaka here.
I am an approver of the cuddling, potentially. You said there was gimmicks on this map, so I'm being very, very careful about whatever I start with here.
Why does Rachel bully Panda character?
Bully? I don't know about bullying. You sure about that?
Of course.
What do you define as bullying? Huh? What do they got? Oh, they're just halberdiers. That's fine. Saw another Neon Divide POV. Shit got crazy while Rachel was on the fun field trip. Do you mean the whatchamacalliting? The still have Cantor, right? You mean the what was going on with the bot?
Sleep now. This time, victory was mine.
The thing that I was like helping with originally, but kind of like broke off of at some point.
Where to?
I'm with you.
I'm gonna just move up everyone a little bit.
Shall we dance?
I could just rush things
Devoted
down,
to you.
but I'm trying to keep it chill.
Okay.
The whole astral
Let's
thing.
go.
You are pathetic. As if
Yeah, I ended up watching like
burning me
a
to
couple
be
different point of
divine
views of what was
dragon
going on.
Not enough. Patricide. Unforgivable.
I think that what that was supposed to be was I think it was supposed to be a character's like finale, because like every once in a while like people are like, I don't want to play my character that much anymore, so I want to like move on, and usually they do weird ways to like have their character go out. So I'm assuming it was one of two things. Either they were like, this was a decisive thing in terms of their character going out for good, or they were trying to do something that was like super high risk, which I don't know. I'm assuming they were just like finishing off their character.
You killed your own children, tried to destroy the world for your selfish desires. You're the one who is beyond forgiveness.
I said your world meant nothing to me. Its people, my children. You. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not recall your face.
It's a pause that Rachel's doing. She was putting in 2,000 credits that she got from Jerusalem.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic?
I'm about to aura farm on his dad right here.
I won't falter. I am the Divine Dragon.
Hoo-yah! Oh yeah, that guy had some damage skis. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen Louis take physical damage before. Lord. These guys hit like trucks. Alright. So all these extra healers in the back are kind of like bothering me a little bit. To the point that I may just start taking them out. I don't really think they're going to do anything bad, but if shit pivots suddenly, which it feels like it's going to pivot suddenly, I want to make sure most things are dead before I continue my interaction with Samron. Yeah, let's wipe a couple of things out.
Emblem, engage!
You like this Gooby? We can get rid of that Gooby.
Now I have you.
It's one of those, like, it's way too easy of a setup to deal with him.
I can't retreat now.
May I call on you?
Can I kill you? Hey, I have an idea. Is that not enough? Still not enough? What a fuck, man. Yeah.
At your service.
I just want to make sure that I clear that what needs to be cleared.
Now this outfit needs a wash.
I mean, he's gonna die this turn, but I just want to, like, I have plenty of people who are right there. Just want to make sure everyone is somewhat safe.
A noble sacrifice.
Do the brave skis. Okay. I hope Cedal will be okay over here. Oh, I can move him in slightly.
Don't mess with the steward.
Allow me.
Allow me. Awesome.
Rest now.
Okay, now she got some serious XP. What happened? Alright, so who's got some risky business here? I think we want you. Just trying to put like some different positioning around. Okay, you're fine to do this.
Here we go.
You have my respect.
Yeah, I'm kind of just worried about getting like mega surrounded randomly, so It's like a slightly larger concern. Emblem can go for another one of these, I think. Maybe we'll have you going on this instead.
Allow me!
Nice dodges. Nice doge. Good doge. She's got this.
I'll go first.
My turn! A right and proper end.
I think I have a fortify with me. I do have fortify with me. Alright. I'm gonna have that fortify. Oh wow, he can't even tear.
Papa.
Oh, the defect. I thought myself rid of you, yet here you are. You laugh.
You're angry because I persisted and survived. It almost feels like praise. We never spent time together as father and daughter like I wanted, but I'm glad I didn't give up. I made it. Because now, I can be the one who defeats you.
Watch your crit.
You are a malicious child. I would expect no less from my own.
I hope you're watching, Mama. I'm going to stop him. Just like you told me.
Here we go!
Come on! Do not suffer.
I guess she wanted to crit. Really, really badly.
Foolish.
Probably should have fortified first.
This is not over. Out of my way, you worms!
Okay, he just lost all aura right there. Vale had better development. True. I mean, I know we had Dragon Form coming up anyways. Unless he's a 3-phase fight. If he's a 3-phaser, that could be kind of insane.
Sombron called reinforcements. But what are they?
You thought I sat idly, waiting for you to arrive. I could not bring back my emblem, but I summoned others of equal power. Dark emblems, who once plunged their worlds into despair.
Oh, do I know these characters?
Dark emblems?
That presence. So familiar. Yes. These are the foes we fought in our original forms. Perhaps we should match each emblem to their own enemy. But I can't sense who is who. We should move closer. With caution.
A barrier made by Dark Emblems that reduces damage. Fell Sombron, defeat Dark Emblems to weaken their barrier. Dark Emblems are powerful foes, but they are susceptible attacks from units synced or engaged with emblems from their world. Did they at least put them kind of close? The Dark God. I know the Dark God as potentially Erica's. I know the Shadow Dragon is potentially Roy's. I ain't know who the Warfather is off rip. The Dark Bishop makes me think of Byleth. That's where I'm like going with my brain on this one, but
Now it's
check. Any LARP checks? I mean, granted, I probably still do a shit ton of damage, so I don't think I need to worry too badly, but... Jommers? What? What beeth?
Allow me.
I don't know. Hi. How you schmooin'? I thought the whatchamacallit guy was evil. I thought that's what the underground guys were. Wasn't there like a dark church? Wasn't that like the Golden Deer route? Was that they were like a dark church thing? Okay, for sure, gotta move ski some of these people out of here. Though that's more of a... I don't know too much. They're not a final boss. Well, how would I know? I never went that route.
Ready for anything.
Goobers. How would I know? I'll Bravo it.
Here we go.
I mean, it feels like you can kind of force them pretty heavily, but if you're in maddening mode, I imagine that these things would be like 9 possible to kill. Yeah, like, wasn't there... I swear there was like a bad bishop in Three Houses. I don't know if I need to stand on the sigil, but I'm just gonna do that for right this second. I mean, I could just be memeing, but like...
I'll go first.
You're like a storybook hero.
You're like a storybook hero. Skedoodle. Dark Emblem from Marth's Realm. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you could see it. Yeah, the shadow... Well, let's see. Let's see. Leaf's Realm. Okay, I don't know Leaf's story at all. So that is what it is. Warfather? Who's the Warfather? From Celica's Realm? Okay. You kind of had me cooked on here because I don't remember Celica's game, and I don't think I ever played Leaf's game. Because Leaf's game was like one of the OGs, right? Edel Surge. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. There's no hair whatsoever. I was like, that's enough damage to kill.
I sense you, Shadow, and I believe I know who you are. I've defeated you before, and I will again, for I hold the exalted falchion.
You'll take nothing from me.
Yeah, we'll just use Surge instead. That is the most amount of damage I've done. 207 damage, I think, is the highest damage I've done. How was I defeated so easily? Yeah, you need like a... Need some old skis action with that. Okay, so we definitely want to just make sure that people are not in the danger zone, for starters. How's the situation here? Okay, we can finally do damage to him. Awesome. Alright. Does he move? He looks like he doesn't exactly move, but... How far can you travel safely? What does Louis do? Oh my god, Louis can just pound him in the face a couple times. You know what?
Let's run together.
I don't want to do that. I lied. I capped that completely.
Stand.
I wanted to take out one of the flyers that was over here.
As if I'd lose.
I strongly think that's a fraud.
A good win.
Only he can attack me, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hit the L fire here and we're just gonna back up. Oh, wowie.
I have a gift for you.
My queen!
Thank you for the dance.
My queen! Alright. Some Minskis.
You have.
Yo, funny story. Completely forgot Seedle was over here, and I could literally just... Wait, he's safe, right? Yeah, he's fine. I could literally just dance her, and she could just kill the other one. Why does the second hit always do like slightly more damage? Let's smooch and punch this guy a bunch of times for him. Let's start bullying. Never mind. I think I'm just a fraud. I'm just a full fraud. I'm a scrub. I'm a scrub skis man. Let me pull out the steel bow and see if he can even hit me. Oh yeah, he can still hit me technically. $46. I mean, it might still be better for him to Fram engage just for the fun of it, because everyone's already moved.
I won't falter.
I just gotta start putting in that damage. Oh my god. But you know who is? Fram. Bond blast this fraud.
Sleep now.
Engage blast.
Okay, I'm gonna shift her over here. They're gonna punk. Alright. Where's Louis? I mean, Louis could just pound him in the face a couple times, but is it necessary? I don't know. Oh, she's got that. She's got that just by using Flame Lance right here.
You're a tough one.
I would say though,
I still have a lot to learn.
my Leer would be doing way more damage to him if I had actually given him real skills. Oh, sorry, real skills. Because he's sitting on Canter and Avoid +10. I just never really gave him anything. I would say that's something else in its own right.
Me first!
I can't retreat now.
But he's fine. He'll be fine. Yunaka here. I mean, I can just equally just toss him up here and just engage.
Won't you join me?
Keep it coming!
I didn't even see that he had a tomahawk too.
Get ready for the crunch! I can still do more.
She'll be fine. I'm so glad that I gave her this Nova. I feel like she wasn't garbage or anything without it, but the amount of extra damage that she got from using Nova is kind of crazy. And Chloe popping off. Chloe putting in some work skis. We're gonna start sending Vale up because I know Vale can dodge tank everything that's up here anyways, so Ivy's very top heavy.
Emblem, engage!
Most of them are gonna come right up to my face, so I'm just gonna park her there and hope that she's okay. Well, technically I could have used the swords for more void. Right? I'll let it lie. I think she'll be okay. Let's move you up. Kind of like a little bit concerned on that.
Sleep now.
We're just gonna put some poke on him. These two are supposed to be the gamers of legend. Oh yeah, Frame is just gonna mess this guy up. That's right. What about Yunaka? Let's see. What would Yunaka's damage look like here? Okay, so this is what Alir's damage would look like if he had his Lunar Bracelet. Like Yunaka does. There's your answer to the situation. We're also gonna just mini bow, I think. We're prepped to use a mini bow. We're gonna Dragon Bane. Why not? I don't know where that's gonna be going, but. So except for Fram in the middle, I really don't have a healer on the right side. Yeah. I mean, she probably... Oh, wowie. Alright. Yes, some hits.
Do not suffer.
I will protect you.
It's tea time.
11%er. What
You'll
a
get
crazy
no
man.
sympathy from me.
He tried. That guy really, really tried. No bubble dragon? What's a bubble
I
dragon?
can take on anyone.
That was Leafs. I didn't care about Leafs. With some Barevskis.
What a lovely scene.
Bro, he just
You'll get
spanked
no
him.
sympathy from me.
Where'd you buy that weapon?
You chill.
Allow me to dazzle.
Thank you for the dance.
Yeah, the only thing I think is not lame, but feels a little funny, is that like even just a little bit of grinding kind of made my characters way too OP.
We shall not fall to the
Like
enemy.
I didn't do that much grinding. Like I barely did any grinding for Vale, and she's like impossible to kill because of the emblems. Holy crit fest. Today is the day. Yeah, I don't really want to go for that. You know what? For them, for these homies, we'll do this.
I'll help.
I also don't even think there's that many. As far as I'm aware, I think they actually hyper-limit you on maddening for the amount of skirmishes you actually get. He's a fraud. Alir's a fraud.
I am the divine dragon. I won't falter.
But he's still kind of cool though. He's doing cool things. He's doing flips. She just like nothing either. Eee! You want to touch Bean's tail? Another day. Another day, another tail. Oh my god. That was actually kind of scary.
I'm more than just a fell dragon.
That was actually really
I
fucking
will
scary.
protect you.
I thought she was gonna have a higher dodge chance than 34%. Alright.
Emblem,
Engage.
engage.
Can I do any more? I think that's all I got. That's all I got. That's not enough.
Emblem, engage.
I see what I gotta do here. Let's punk this guy. Alright, so we do have to get someone up there who can kill things because we don't want to have a problem. I think I have the tools to do that, but I don't know if the have enough kill potential. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're cool.
Forgive me. We shall not fall to the enemy.
Reason why is even though these guys are a little scary, she can get up here and engage to I don't know which one's better technically. Is there? Doesn't matter. Ivy can get dance and get closer. Yeah, the hardest part about this is that, like, hard mode, it's not that it's too easy, but, I feel like I don't know what the right word to say is. It's like, it's not that it's too easy. I think there's just too much, freedom in hard mode.
We have you all
I don't know if that's
to
the
thank
right
for
word
this.
necessarily. Because, like, there are moments where I've had, like, insane difficulty, or, like, I had to rethink things. But then, like, doing, like, I don't know. I probably overall did... Well, I really only did skirmishes with 3 units, technically. And, like, it's not even those 3 units that are just destroying everything.
The shield is gone. Now's our chance.
True, I did use the 3 houses XP buff, but I didn't use it on, like, everyone. And the only people I grinded were Louis, Yunaka, and Anna. But those aren't even the ones that are, like, absolutely nuking everything right now. I mean, they are still doing damage, but they're not, like, if anything, Fram is the one who's probably doing the most out of everyone.
Me first!
Ready yourself. This time, victory
That was a
mine.
meme. Making Louis immortal was literally just like a goofer for me.
Emblem, engage!
Torrential goober.
Out of the way.
Look at this. Look at Fram. Gonna fucking fist this thing and it's gonna die.
This win is ours.
Just slapped
I'm guided
it.
by the emblems.
I've given her nothing. I've given Fram nothing but a bond ring. And she's about to kill him. Because I'm gonna do
Don't
this.
worry, I'm fine. Emblem, engage.
She's not even built properly. She doesn't even have SP skills that are that great. Except for, I mean, I guess the hit rate and canter are somewhat okay, but Beat up this fraud, Fram.
We did it, Divine One!
It's funny that she...
Emblem, engage!
I wouldn't even consider the fact that she might just be able to kill this thing too. If I got randomly lucky, if I get randomly lucky, this thing actually could just die. I might just go for the fun of it. Like,
Let's have some fun!
Wow. She just... Yeah, she got it. Tamara for the finisher. I was like, if she hits 2 sandstorms, I think she does enough damage. She hit a sandstorm and crit. In maddening mode, do they have like do they have all 12 emblems or something?
Then I will be denied my reunion.
We've won, Sombron.
I didn't see clear yet. I didn't see clear.
Now I
third
will
phase.
never return home. Perhaps
give me the
that
third
is just
phase.
as well. I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree.
You killed him too fast?
In such places, I felt my emblem again.
Did I really?
Now,
He spawned the other ones after?
That is all over.
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to kill you so quickly!
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem.
Fram just slapped... It's Tamara's fault. She wasn't supposed to kill him. She was just supposed to meme.
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own. Someone to see me, who I am. After millennia of being cast away.
I could have been that person. Or Vale, or our siblings. Why didn't you let us? Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us. Very well. You'll be only the fell dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different? I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again I said the words. It was no use.
Still, it couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
He's just a fucking pick-me.
Alright. Burn. Burn us, Emblem of Foundations. Oh, this light. Oh, at last we meet again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
I don't either. It must be someone only he can see.
An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more.
I really hope the next Fire Emblem game is less slop with its story.
Engage.
That'd be kind of crazy if he went to phase 3. All of a sudden.
Papa.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home. It's time to shut this portal, once and for all.
Yeah, I feel like Three Houses was pretty gritty. I mean, they were like, it's not like they showed anything, but they definitely chopped off Dimitri's head in like 2 of the runs, or 3 of them. Literally, anytime you don't play Dimitri, Edelgard just chops off his head.
Once it's shut, the war ends, and balance returns to the world.
We did it!
Oh, it's really time to say goodbye.
This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you.
No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye. Thank you for keeping your promise. You
And
really
then the
were
emblems
my
end up in
ally,
Fire Emblem
my
Heroes.
friend, through it all.
Press to wail on.
I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead.
You
You
won't.
will be.
You won't be.
You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened. I know you'll carry on the Emblem's legacy. And your mother's. We will not be here to help you anymore. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an Emblem.
I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, brother.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
Shut up, Alfred.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But...
This world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces. That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow.
Me too.
It seems this is goodbye. But we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
We'll always be together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Hey, the great part about this is they will not probably ever do another recombine
worry.
of like
I
older
can
Fire
see
Emblem
that your
games for
lives
at least
will be
another
filled
20
with
years.
hope and happiness.
So we won't get Emblem slop again for another 20 years.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
I actually like it more when you get to interact with just brand new characters. I want
will
the
be
old Fire
praying
Emblem
for you.
games. I want Sacred
Praying
Stones
that
so
your world
badly.
is filled with kindness and laughter.
Sacred Stones had one of like the best stories. That's the
Wherever
truth
you
too. I didn't
go,
like it that
may
much
the
because it didn't feel like it was
blessings
its
of
own
Mother
game.
Earth and Father Sky follow.
You know. Maybe it was a little bit too much.
I'm glad to have known you. I hope you make an arcade.
Maybe it was too much customization with the inherited skills. Maybe. I like the inherited skills, but I think you can do some really broken
If your
shit with them.
nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light, and nothing will be impossible.
Yeah, I would love to see. I mean, I'd love to see the first. I think it's like the first 4 or 5 of them remade.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
Oh, genealogy of the Holy War? I think
this is the moment.
So it is.
Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all. If ever we cross paths again. No. When we cross paths again.
You're gonna hate how this sounds, but I want, like, the ones that I want them to remake are 6 and 7 and 8 mostly, because that's the Roy one, the Elwood Lynn one, and then the Sacred Stones one. They have such crazy goated characters in that. And I'm not even kidding. 7. So like, Sacred Stones isn't as gritty, but 7 is really, really, really fucked. Like if you've never played the Blazing Blade, it's the one that's the prequel to 6. It is so fucked.
I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time.
6, 7, yeah.
The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you.
I'd play the older ones too if they got
about
remade.
you, and all the times we shared, even when we're apart, we'll always be connected.
Just don't do the 2.5D remake bullshit. Like, just fucking go in on it.
Thank you for standing with me. Until the very end.
The only ones that I've played... well, I've played every single Fire Emblem from 6 onwards. That's it. I don't think I played 1 through 5, as far as I'm aware. Except for Fates. I did not play Fates. It's the only one that I skipped. But like...
Goodbye, emblems. My family.
I love how they're having this touching moment where we're just yapping about other Fire Emblem games. I don't know if I would play 1 through 5 necessarily, just because those games are just built for like old ass systems and the movement stuff is really not that great with them. But I would I would burn the studio if it's a 2.5D. But I can certainly say that, like, I've always been impressed by the older stories as well.
You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example.
This is the first Fire Emblem
always
where I did not like this story.
Let's go back
or didn't
home,
care for
everyone.
it whatsoever.
Back to Helios.
Every other story I've been like pretty aight, but this is genuinely the first one where I was like, eh. Yeah, I like the characters. Okay, I will tell you, there are some really good characters. I did not really like the whatchamacallit. I just didn't like the story here. And I like the systems in this too. But I think you gotta do something to make the enemies like feel even harder in the end. Like, I think the enemies in the end were just way too squishy. You know, or there needs to be like better scaling for the MSQs. Like, they don't need to be brutal, but they definitely need to like scale a little bit better. Can I make this go quicker? There are buttons to make it go quicker. I don't want to skip it, I just don't want to sit here for like 20 minutes. Yeah. No, I think Alear was probably, like, the most lame character I've seen in a while. Like, Alfred was pretty bad. Okay, Alfred was pretty bad off rip, but Alear was, like, consistently a wimp the whole entire game. I know that's mean to say, but he was pretty wimpy. Like, as you said even before, Vale had a better arc than Alear. Like, I almost wish Vale was just like the main character the whole entire game. I would have way more enjoyed the game. I think the game would have been like 3,000 times better if she was the main character. Okay, I will say that I think this is harder than, or it had harder moments than like Three Houses, and the Ike and Soth games. I felt like those games were also kind of rough, but like this doesn't feel as, like, maybe it's just because I was younger when I played them, but this doesn't really feel as difficult as some of the other things. But I guess the Time Crystal kind of like nullifies a lot of difficulty. I should probably say it like that. When you're good, or at least highly knowledgeable at Fire Emblem games, the Time Crystal is like a freebie. Yeah, like to some degree, if the Time Crystal didn't exist, and I had to I would have had to restart the chapters so many times. It would have been fine, but I would definitely have had to restart chapters if I wanted to keep people alive. Louis and Ike, Louis and Ike, Louis and Ike, Louis and Ike. True, cheesing is kind of boring. Even in any case, like, using Louis and Ike was basically cheese, like, this whole entire game. All I really had to do was just send them up, like, one side and let my other team handle the other side, and it basically, like, nullified the difficulty in half. But, like, even then, the only thing that was literally, like, super broken and unfun to interact with was backup units, and that's it. It's like no units felt like problematic at all. Like, I feel like there's other games where the units felt really problematic. You know, where it's like, oh, I really can't do anything here whatsoever. You know, or I have to really, like, work around it. Vale and Marth MVP'd the last engage. What a gamer. What a goddamn gamer. But yeah, in terms of difficulty though, I'd say this sits kind of like middle of the ground to me. Like, it doesn't feel harder than like some of the OGs, but some of the OGs were only hard because I was bad at them. John became the new Divine Dragon Monarch. His bonds with the rulers of each nation results in lasting peace. Fram supported him as both a steward and #1 fan. Whenever he spoke in public, Fram would cheer louder than anyone else. He doesn't even marry her! What a fuck! W. Fram. Vander. After the Divine Dragon Monarch took the throne, Vander ceded his role as steward, choosing to live as a knight on the Somniel. The new monarch and his friends visited Vander often. He always met the group with a smile as he took great joy in remembering their journey. Play maddening. Where's the marriage? Fuck you, clan. He succeeded Vander as a steward as he grew older. His level-headed demeanor was likened to Vander's own. He's so revered, the Divine Dragon Monarch, that Oops. When it was time to select the 34th generation of stewards, he tested candidates on their love for John. Man. As king of Fierne, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact with Lethos and the other countries, ensuring a long period of peace. Records reveal Alfred's reign was brief as he died in early death? Besides serving Fierne, I mean, Alfred would die in early death. Ete bulked up its soldiers with a regimen of weight training and muscle simulants. Some said this was at odds with the nation's pacifist ethos, but those celebrating her hometown where to this day orange flowers are grown in her honor. This is going too quick. Oh, Bouffalant. Sorry, Bouffalant. That was very unfortunate for you. our one casualty that I allowed. Oh, I completely forgot she existed. Celine dedicated her life to peace in the kingdom of Fierne. This sometimes meant taking the unpopular position of punishing those who disturbed order. Favorite tea became known as a tea of blessings. I don't care about your tea. I don't care, lady. She was a cool unit for a while. Oh my god, Louis. Retired as a knight, became a butler to the royal family. The black tea he brewed and attentive care aided them in running the government. His interest in people watching was a lifelong love, but however many tried to join him, he was always preferred to stroll gardens alone. Chloe goaded. She comforted the royal family and her fellow soldiers with deliveries of folk food. Soon, Fierne local delicacies started including more unusual flavors. Years later, she met someone at a food stall and they had a fairy tale whirlwind romance. She got married. Chloe got married. As new king of Brodia, Diamant ordered a halt to all invasions and worked to reform his people's attitudes. Some nobles resisted Diamant at first, but his vision for the future earned their favor. By exporting ore, Brodia was able to ship to a booming trade-based economy. Amber. So overjoyed to see Diamant at the throne, he patrolled the kingdom to quell post-war chaos and misadventure followed him with every step. In time, it gained one of the very legends he's so admired. Look at that win ratio. Yeah, 100%. Jade celebrated Diamant's rise to the Brodian throne with pride and further dedicated herself to Brodia as a Knight of the King. I think there's just too many characters, I'm gonna be honest. So always found time to write despite her busy schedule and managed to complete over 100 humor novels. He took on all clerical duties at Brodia Castle, provided a Lucia recovery effort. Two nations grew to trust each other, expanding mutual trade. He was praised as brilliant yet humble strategist who kept to his brother. He kind of was insane. It was all the crits. Lapis traveled to war-torn towns and taught citizens how to repair their homes at every stop. She left large, delicious potatoes from the farm in her home village. Wait, she's the potato girl from Attack on Titan. Citrine redoubled her efforts to sway Brodian nobles away from warfare by advocating for peace. Some were unmoved, but many took her words to heart. Despite the great weight on her shoulders, her graceful smile was ever present, especially at the balls and galas that she so loved. Look at Ivy's win rate. Holy shit. As Queen of Volusia, Ivy strove to rebuild her war-torn nation to improve its insular culture through diplomacy with Brodia. Her decision to import ore gave rise to a lucrative mineral processing industry. I didn't finish that. After completing his work as Princess Ivy's retainer, the next pursuit was create shelter for the children of Lucia. He and new family were very happy. It is said that the children all learned to speak in quite a profound and meaningful way. Kagetsu disappeared after Ivy's coronation. Some said he was off searching for a worthy opponent. And 0 battles, 0 wins. I'm sorry. Just to spite you guys, I didn't use them. After her sister coronation, she returned to Lucia's academy and soon graduated top of her class. After natural charm was later key to negotiations with Brodia, she and Ivy were remembered for their contributions they made to their country's prosperity. Rosado had 3 battles and didn't do shit. Dubbed a knight for his service, he traveled the land seeking to destroy the corrupted for good, resuming his studies only when the task was done. While she was dubbed a knight for her service, Goldmary soon discovered that her true gift was teaching. She became a top instructor at Lucia. I thought she was a cool character. I almost would have used her if she had a better ability. Traveled far and wide after the war, still she never forgot her duties as queen, returning to the palace often to greet guests with a smile. People Tamara met during her travels cared very much for her, and she became the most beloved queen. Lame stories. I thought she was cool too. Marin was pretty awesome. I just traveled with her. Years later, she went back home and took her place as matriarch, uniting her village. Oh, that doggo. The dog skis, man. Dude, there were some really cool characters I feel like it sucked that I had to skip out on using. Served her as a knight and ensured her safety through devious ploys. In time, she could also subdue an enemy with a single blow. She rebuilt her family's church. Oh my god. These are so long! Pagano traveled aimlessly until Tamara's coronation, then returned to the palace to serve behind the scenes as her advisor. Though a few reliable accounts of his life were left to history books, it said that he met someone during his travels and they spent the rest of their lives together. Penduro founded a popular new religion, worshipping all dragons. He planned a huge raucous party in Lethos, but when Vander balked, he made it slightly tamer. There's more. Boone rebuilt his parents' bistro. He left to tour the world and taste food, putting all his learned into a book that became a Bible for chefs. Chef action. Anna! Look at that. Holy shit. Those wins. Finally reunited with her family, she has many sisters, all with the same name and face, but only she has traveled with the Divine Dragon Monarch. With the Emblem, success in the war, rings came strongly into fashion. She made all the profit she ever wanted off the trend. Gee. Sean became a great doctor, and after taking over his father's clinic, who uses this guy at all? I mean, I'm sure he gets some use, but like... Look at that Yunaka. She became way better in the end. After the war, she became a street performer. She put on a captivating act for a few years, then vanished without trace. She appeared to start a new life far away. The truth is unknown. Some say the Divine Dragon's monarch use of unusual words was due to her influence. That's crazy. I used him so much, but he never got into a battle. Became famous the world over for dancing and fortune telling. In later years, he was traveling performer, telling of his time with John. According to the fortune he read for himself, he was fated to meet good people, enjoy great food, and live a happy life. He's an okay, like, he's not a fun unit to use early on, but I'm assuming he's probably way better later on. Lyndon, the guy I never used. He passed on a peaceful spring morning. That's about his story right there. She returned to Brodia Castle and took up a position in King Diamant's personal guard. Later in life, she retired to her village and started a seafood restaurant. W Pacifist. Vale took over Gradlon and made it into a lush Greenland. She resisted the crown for over a century, then at last gave in to her people's wishes and became the first monarch of Gradlon. By then, many of her old friends had died, but their offspring and John Blum were at the end. He strove to atone by aiding others. His good deeds continued into later life when he went out and was never heard from again. Some say he was in an accident, others that a victim of the Four Hounds took revenge. The only certainty is that Vale and the Divine Dragon Monarch were in his thoughts until the end. Is he really the last character I got? Damn. Next Fire Emblem also needs family and children and stuff. It really, you know, I hate that there is no reflection on, like, characters potentially being together in the end. Because, like, the amount of, like, interaction between Ivy and, like, Diamant, you could put those characters together in the end as, like, a, like, they became married and the connection between Lucia and Brodia grew even stronger. What is this goated music stuff? This game is just all music. Why did we play the game? Why did we even play this game and not just listen to the music and just chill? Yeah, I don't think we'd really get child units, but I just want them to bring back, like, S between characters. I just wish they would do that. You know, between other characters. Yeah. Well, he's like Gina's like Ross from like Sacred Stones, where those characters get way better scaling because they get an extra 10 levels to level up and get stats, so they end up pretty broken by the end of the game. That'd be with the only Lance users. Yeah, it would be nice though. I like it when when certain characters get together in the end, just because their support conversations feel like it leans towards that. Look at that bean. Look at that goober. But I don't know. I mean, like, it's not so important to me, but it's also one of those things where it's like, how do you get connected with the characters if you don't really, like, see what happens to them, or you can't, like, influence what happens to them? For every Fire Emblem I play, I'll raise at least one villager. Yeah, it kind of just feels weird that only the main character can, like, have a relationship, and even then, like, in this scenario, it's like John Blum doesn't really have a relationship with anyone. Like, I'm pretty sure you could put him with anyone and they would not be getting married because, unless that is the change, but because, like, he's a dragon, he's gonna live for thousands of years and everyone else is just gonna die. Find no emblems. You'd rather do no Somniel? Though, I will say, for a Fire Emblem experience, this was a, like, I'll give this as a Fire Emblem experience, it was probably like an 8. Alright? A Fire Emblem experience. For a Fire Emblem story, I feel like the story was kind of like a 6. If I really wanted to, like, mix those together and just say 7, I think that's fine, but, like, I don't know. I feel like the bad story for Fire Emblem kind of, like, weighs a lot harder than, like, the mechanics being actually really fun. It was a cool Fire Emblem game, though, in terms of, like, trying different things. And that's crazy how, like, to even put it bluntly, had we tried to finish this last night, we wouldn't have finished until, like, 1:30 in the morning, so I'm glad I saved it to finish it today. Well, the reason why I give it a 6 for the story is because Vale's arc was strong enough that I thought that was really interesting, and I feel that there were moments where I'm happy that they committed to allowing, like, characters to die, you know? Because, like, they could have been really, really wimpy and been like, oh, that person actually is alive. Like, Marnie getting murked was already impressive enough of a death that I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess this game is, like, you know, willing to go a little bit further. It was there. It wasn't impressive, but it was there.
Today's the day of my coronation. Today, I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon King. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not.
Shine on! Emblem of Beginnings!
Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
No. We're not doing another one. We're not doing Engage 2.
Find you in here.
We must have looked everywhere.
Aren't they dead yet?
Everyone.
Has it been 100 years?
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right, time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh? Huh?
Oh, hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay. I'm coming.
Someday, in the future,
yoink,
our paths may cross once more. Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word.
Yeah, I know, this is after the fight.
Engage.
I was just making a joke. Whatever. Cool.
Fire Emblem, engage.
Slop Emblem, engage. I'll load into it for 2 seconds. You know, I would admit that maybe not the story, but I also feel like I had a really fun experience with some fan-made Fire Emblems recently, and maybe those have jaded me towards like having a weird Fire Emblem experience, because I almost feel like this wasn't bad or anything. It was more so like I've been impressed by other experiences. I already have a good crossover game with a good story and heroes. You would only have to make it into a game, non-gacha. I just don't want to see them do another combo game necessarily anytime soon. It's not that like I hated this, but I think we had that agreement that it felt very much like sorry. I felt very much like this game didn't stand on its own that well. It kind of just like rode the nostalgia a little too hard, and I think that is not always a great thing. Who's the cutest archer girl? What do you mean, who's the cutest archer girl? I mean, Anna's a bean. Yunaka is kind of a archer right now. Unless you're asking the cutest archer girl across all Fire Emblem games. So Groby, what do you give this story? Because I think you've been around for most of it. What do you rate this Hiya Papaya? You give it a 6? I give it a 6 also. I think if the main character, if he aura farmed a little bit more and didn't sound like a wimp like 90% of the game, I think it would have been like closer to a hard 7 maybe. They just made him way too soft. I think like a little bit more ruthlessness would have aided him a lot better, because like you gotta keep in mind, you know, even though we're not coming off of it, we're still including characters like Ike, who Ike was like,
I really should practice my dance.
Ike was basically a murder machine. Like, he was killing people, and he was not joking around. It's like, we're coming from that level of character, and then taking this guy who's kind of like, oh, I want everyone to live. I want to be chill. Yeah, Byleth was also kind of insane.
You look well.
Like, both of those characters, even being included in this game and having such like a chill out MC, I don't know. It's not that he needed to be a psychopath, but like, you look at his version of him when he was beating Sombron in that cutscene, and if that version of him killing or sealing Sombron away was the same Aleer throughout the game, this would have been a better game by like a long shot. Maybe not amazing, but it would definitely have brought up maybe to like a 7.5. Yeah, that's why I said like once, like, even though Vale was a little whiny also, at least her story arc made this a lot more interesting. But as I said, as a Fire Emblem experience though, I thought this was kind of fun. Maybe I did like, well, I don't want to say maybe I did. I definitely did a little too much grinding, but even the grinding that I did wasn't like, it wasn't that much. I mean, like, you saw Louis, like, I've had other Fire Emblem games where I've had units who have killed over 500 units, and they were not killing people like Louis was killing people. So I think more than anything, This game has like a balancing issue.
I
Same
have
bro,
people
thank you very much for the
skills.
follow.
I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand?
Like, I can understand, and like I purposely did it too to make sure that like I could try some fun stuff and like do crazy builds, but at the same time, it definitely feels like certain units were just way too busted. Anything else? Did they give me like a whole bunch of shit for beating the game over here? I know they gave me money, but bro, that's like nothing. They barely they barely give me shit. Yeah, there's no way that I'm. We do the Hanneman's Revelation, and he discusses Byleth and Gerald's past, noting that their old acquaintances agree they were a terrifying force. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
It's good to see you.
I have. During the very first band encounter, hostess recognizes the protagonist and is terrified by their emotionless fighting style. You know, the funny thing is, you really look at Byleth, and he does vibe as pre-Lumera Alir. Like how Alir was kind of just like talking like, you know, oh, you have my face, I'm going to kill you now. Is kind of like exudes how Byleth like moves about the space in Three Houses. Like, I don't want to say like he's like a psycho the whole entire time, but he definitely does not share as much emotion as other characters. Like playing even Ike, like I would even say like the emotional level that Byleth has versus even Ike. Like Ike feels everything, Byleth feels nothing, which is kind of crazy. I'm just running around like a maniac. I don't really have much plans to continue anything with this game on stream. I might play some off stream for myself and tell you guys how I think about the DLC, but I think continuing it further is kind of beating the dead horse. Like we've already like said that the story is not that great. Beating the dead horse for another 15 hours of like lukewarm story, even if it's better in the DLC, is probably not as worth it as just trying some other fun game. So what's probably gonna happen is I'm probably gonna check out some other goofy things for a little bit, and then we might, oh my god, look at this bean. Then we might pick up something else. And I was kind of looking at like Final Fantasy 16 or the Final Fantasy 7 remakes. The one that's like a little bit of a curveball is maybe doing Dragon Quest 11. Look, that horse is gonna turn to glue. Look at this little goober. He shit out a whole bunch of bomb crystals for me. Appreciate it, beans. But yeah, but I'm kind of looking at those as my options. So it's either Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7, the first remake.
I wonder what that tastes like.
Because I haven't played either of them yet, or playing Dragon Quest 11. But that doesn't mean I'm going to start that tomorrow or anything. It's just that in terms of what I'm thinking about playing next for a JRPG, it's probably going to be one of those. Because I'm relatively aware that of those three, maybe Dragon Quest 11's a little long, but the two Final Fantasy games should be on the shorter side. When I say shorter side, I mean like shorter than this. They should be shorter than this. And the great thing is, I don't actually know the Final Fantasy VII story that much. Like, I know a bit about what goes on, but I don't know, like, concrete information. You know, I've never, like, watched someone play through all of Final Fantasy VII and, like, read its dialogue and shit. So, getting into that, the story itself would be probably pretty good. What about Chrono Trigger? I know you talk about Chrono Trigger. It's not a bad choice or anything by any means. It's mostly that I just don't want to play a 2D game. I think that's kind of it. I don't really want to play a 2D or 2.5D game that badly.
Divine One.
Where's Fram?
Greetings.
Is Fram around? Can we say bye to Fram? No, I have to sleep. It's like 40 to 70 hours. Well, I will tell you guys that a big reason, like, and you know, it might be a little bit frustrating to hear, a big reason why I did so much grinding was because I wanted the game to go quicker. I didn't want to, like, stomp the ending of the game, which I feel like I kind of stomped the ending of this. You know, it feels like everything was, like, it feels like I leveled up my Pokemon to 80.
I thought you'd be here. I know you too well. Sound asleep.
Do we get a last second
You look just
scene?
like you did when I was watching over you.
We get a last second Fram scene?
I want to tell you something. All that time you were sleeping, I think deep down, I knew we'd be allies for always. Good morning. I thought it'd be nice to let you sleep, but no way. Your #1 ally is waiting for you. Time to rise and shine.
Hey, I think that I think that was the wake up to your partner is what that was. I never did that. So the first time you rest after you bond with someone, your partner comes in and gives you, like, a cute interaction. I guess I just did not realize that until right then and there. I'm glad I rested. I'm glad I got to do that. That was a cute ending. I think that's a cute ending to the game. I'm satisfied with that. I think that was a cute ending. All right. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at Final Fantasy, like all the, you know, 16, 7 remake.